Hello everybody and welcome to the Kansas Speedway for the next race, our NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series NR2003 season. Race number 8 as we are green and underway here in Kansas. Zane Smith and Corey Heim lead us to the green flag from the front row. That number 91 truck with Zane Smith has been on fire lately. He has 3 top 10s so far in his 3 starts, trying to go 4 for 4s. Meanwhile, back here at mid-pack, we are 4 wide, 2 rows deep here against, contact, Brett Moffitt. All the way down the bottom of the racetrack, set by time, and he goes full send and wipes himself out off of the wall. A huge crash. He gets drilled by Lawless Allen and slammed by the chase because there's more trucks on that. There's another huge incident behind us. Oh my goodness, we have 2 separate wrecks here. First was Brett Moffitt, and then Ty Majeski coming back on the track. Absolutely pulls a kamikaze, wipes out in front of the entire field, slams Christian Eckes, Corey Heim into the wall hard, collects Connor Mozak, Tanner Gray, Caden Honeycutt, Nick Sanchez, Chase Purdy, all involved in the huge one. Here at Kansas, Curry also collected there. You see Mason Massey got a piece of it at the back end. Daniel Dye coming in, just a huge pile up here at Kansas. They were racing 4 wide. It was like Ty Majeski just clips Brett Moffitt. It was clear for a second. Sends him. The Majeski just gets turned by Dean Thompson. A bad angle directly to Christian Eckes' back bumper. Rides a safer barrier as Heim slams the wall. Mostak gets spun around. Massey gets sent. So many tracks. Jennifer Joe Cobb goes around. Collects Matt Mills. Just a big incident here. Now we're going to get the full-on replay here. So you have full speed with Ty Majeski. Just watch the impact of these hits. So then those guys get some damage. Then up in front of them, big problems. Oh, Tanner Gray destroyed, and he gets slammed into by Daniel Dye. There's more problems. There's this kid, the 22, Maggio is around, and Lawless Allen has smoke pouring out the back end of that truck. So he had damage from hitting Brett Moffitt, and Maggio runs right into him and just wipes himself out. Somehow doesn't get drilled by anyone else, fortunately for him. So a big pile up brings out the first caution of the night here early as Zane Smith and Matt Craftsman lead us back to the green on lap number 6. So officially out of the race will be Brett Moffitt making his debut this season dead last. Chase Purdy 32nd, Lawless Allen 31st, and then Bailey Curry and Tanner Gray 29th and 30th also out of this race. Sorry, Daniel Dye rather, not Bailey Curry. Daniel Dye and Tanner Gray are also out, leaving us with just 28 trucks already as Craftsman and Zane Smith fight side by side for the lead here in Kansas. Zane trying to keep that 91 truck hot streak going. Craftsman's been oh so sneakily consistent this season, continues to do so here today as Zane Smith leads the field as they're 3 wide behind him here on lap 6 in Kansas. Now we on to lap 26. It is still Zane Smith comfortably in the race lead over Craftsman, Corey Heim, Grant Emfinger, and Lane Riggs, the top 5 right now. Sorry, Dean Thompson rather. The top 5s, they work their way by the lap trucks. Maggio comes. Corey Heim now gets around Matt Craftsman, moves into 2nd place. Keeps his charge towards nearly 4 wide back here. In contact, Dean Thompson sent to the apron by Connor Mozak. Will he wipe out like Moffitt? He comes up the track and he spins into Curry and they slam the outside wall hard. Collecting Maggio, Ty Dillon, Brett Holmes. Big damage and another big crash into turn 3. Dean Thompson wipes himself off of Bailey Curry. Collects the innocent Mason Maggio, who gets cleaned out right there in the 22 tries. I mean, look how far down the track he goes, and for some reason Dean Thompson just does not lift, keeps her going full send, and wapow, wipes out off of Bailey Curry, collects Curry out to the Ty Dillon, gets just slammed by Brett Holmes, who slides down the track and gets drilled by Stuart Friesen, and Friesen goes crashing. And once again, no luck for Stewie here at Kansas. He will crash. Caden Honeycutt as well has lost the nose of that truck completely as he slammed into Bailey Curry and launched Brett Holmes upside down, trying to avoid the incident. No luck for Honeycutt either. And then he gets hit again by the 22 of Maggio, and then Taylor Gray slams into the Honeycutt, flipping Honeycutt upside down, and Taylor Gray knocking himself out of the race, who has had no luck since he got that strategic win at Coda. And of course, Matt Mills gets a piece of it here. So all the Nice trucks involved in this, Bailey Curry, Matt Mills, Caden Honeycutt, Daniel Dye, they're all crashed out. They're all done. And of course, Friesen's killed you know, no chance for him to catch a break. And Zane Smith continues to lead now. 2 to go in stage 1. Corey Heim going to the inside of Zane Smith, looking to take the lead and possibly the stage 1 win away. Is apparently being involved in that lap 1 wreck wasn't too bad to knock him out of contention. He's still fighting for the lead here as Corey Heim now to the lead here in Kansas. He gets around Zane Smith with help from Connor Mozak in the 7. Now, last out of stage, Heim still lead down the backstretch, but Zane Smith decides to go middle, and we're 3 wide for the stage win here in Kansas. Mozak backs out of it, and Zane Smith with a beautiful move peels right to the inside of Corey Heim and back to the line. Zane Smith will win stage 1 here in Kansas. Heim second, Mozak, Craftsman, Enfinger the top 5, followed by Riggs, Ankrum, Rhodes, Eckes, and Cam Waters gets a stage point. So Zane Smith wins stage 1 here in Kansas. Now into stage 2 on lap 80. 4 to go on the stage. Zane Smith once again in the lead, looking to sweep the stage. Enfinger second, Heim third, Craftsman in 4th. As we carry on down the front straightaway now, just 2 to go in this stage. Of course, Zane trying to bring it home here, get a stage sweep. That 91 truck continues to be on one of the most dominant runs in Truck Series history right now, as Corey Heim swings to the inside of Grant Enfinger, and Heim into second. He's making his charge now. He knows when to make the move now. He's trying not to make it too early. Get back around Zane Smith for the race lead, and Zane Smith slowing down. He's going neighbor of the racetrack. Zane Smith is coming down pit road right at the end of the stage, giving up the stage win, and now Corey Heim leads over Grant Enfinger with 2 to go in stage 2 as they go to lap Nick Sanchez and Mason Massey in the turn 1 and 2. And the caution has come out on the racetrack because Cam Waters just got dumped by Timmy Hill in turn 3. And the Supercars racer, Waters' destroyed. So Corey Heim wins stage 2 under caution. Grant Enfinger will come home in second. Lane Riggs third. Mozak in 4th. Ben Rhodes rounds to the top 5. And Ankrum, Thad Moffitt, Timmy Hill, Zane Smith on pit road, and Craftsman on pit road. Round out the top 10 in stage 2 after a weird end of the stage. Heim gets the stage win, getting redemption for stage 1. Now back underway in the final stage, a ton of trucks are out of this race. Jake Garcia and Jennifer Joe Cobb, joined by the 56 of Timmy Hill. And it looks like the 2 of Nick Sanchez have all crashed out of this race as Enfinger and Zane Smith now fight for the lead, leaving us with just 19 trucks here. From incident that we missed, so Zane Smith trying to wrench that lead away from Grant Enfinger. Zane's been the dominant truck of the day, but Corey Heim has been his biggest competitor all day long. He's taking advantage of that once again. Corey Heim to the inside of Zane Smith, going for the lead here in Kansas. Heim on the inside takes the lead from Zane Smith here with just 34 laps to go in Kansas. Heim leads the way. Zane Smith running in second, trying to get his second win of the year. Heim trying to get his first and punch his ticket to the playoffs. He's by far was a championship favorite coming into the season, but has now struggled mightily throughout the regular season so far, where he came into this race 2 points below the cut line. Him and Craftsman, who are the 2 bubble drivers, are having stellar performances, but Zane Smith holds the lead with 33 to go, and now we move on to just 10 laps to go here in Kansas. Zane Smith still leads comfortably. Craftsman second. Heim is now all the way back in 7th, working his way by Christian Eckes now. So go by Eckes on the inside for 6. Now go 3 wide for 4th with Mozak and Enfinger. What a pass by Corey Heim. 3 wide bottom in turn 2. Gets into 4th. Now trying to take 3rd place away from the 38 of Lane Riggs as we go through 3 and 4 now. Zane Smith, of course, still leading, but Heim charging back through the pack into 4th now. Now, a few laps later, 9 to go. He now goes to the inside of Lane Riggs for 3rd place. And Heim will make that pass easily down the backstretch and now into turn 3 and 4. Corey Heim into 3rd here at Kansas. Now just chasing down Matt Craftsman, his rival at the bubble, and Zane Smith, the dominant truck of the night. As Smith leads with 8 laps to go. So now there that lap, 8 to go. Heim diving to the inside of Matt Craftsman, trying to take that that runner-up position away, moving to P2 to try to find a way by Zane Smith. And Heim makes the pass into 2nd. Goes Corey Heim. 1 more spot. He's got to find a way by Zane Smith, who's been very strong holding this lead now with just 7 to go. And now we're coming to the line. Just 2 laps to go here in Kansas. Zane Smith leads over Heim and Craftsman. And the worst thing Zane Smith can see is what's in front of him. Lap traffic 3 wide. Friesen, Caruth, and Majeski blocking the lap. Zane Smith slows down, and here comes Corey Heim. A huge run to the back of Zane Smith. Can he swing low and take the lead away? Not quite yet. Craftsman's there. Now all three trucks together. Ty Majeski, maybe some ThorSport team orders blocking. Trying to help Matt Crafton get all of the racetrack. And right as Corey Heim goes to make the move for the win, Zane blocks. Goes by Majeski first. White flag in the air. Final lap presented by Credible Mega Kansas. All three leaders under a blanket. It is Zane Smith versus Heim versus Crafton, but Zane gets a tremendous entry to 1 and 2 on the high side of the racetrack. Heim and Crafton do not have that same momentum. Zane gets the gap now down the backstretch for the final time. He's got about a couple of tenths back to Corey Heim. He's just got to block that bottom of the racetrack, which he does. And out of turn 4 for the final time, the 91 truck continues to dominate for McNally Hilgeman. Zane Smith wins at Kansas. Corey Heim second, Matt Crafton third, Enfinger and Eckes right out of the top 5, followed by Lane Riggs, Mozak, Dean Thompson, Ben Rhodes, a much-needed top 10, and Tyler Ankrum gets passed as the last spot in the top 10 now goes to Mason Massey, his best finish of the season in the 02 truck. As how about that, Zane Smith's second win of the season, 12th of his career, gets it done here in Kansas. Your defending truck champion continues to prove why he deserves to be up there promoted to the Cup Series, because he continued to dominate the trucks now, the second win of the year, and he's not even full time. So final race results, Zane Smith gets the win. McNally Hilgeman continues to dominate, and Corey Heim comes home in second. So close to victory and punching his ticket to the playoffs, but we'll have to wait another week. Matt Crafton, another strong, consistent run in third. Enfinger, fourth. Great recovery by Christian Eckes in the fifth. Great job by Lane Riggs coming home in sixth. Good run for Mozak in seventh. Ben Rhodes, Mason Massey, much needed top 10s. See the rest of the results. Thad Moffitt, another top 15 in the bank for him. Cam Waters, great job for the Supercars racer in 13th. Spencer Boyd's best finish since Daytona, 14th. And of course, Majeski, Friesen, Sanchez involved in wrecks. Friesen ends up 19th, one position worse than last week as he continues to have a nightmarish season. Jennifer Jo Cobb, 23rd in her debut, not bad. And then, of course, Taylor Gray, Honeycutt, Daniel Dye, Tanner Gray, Chase Purdy, Brett Moffitt all crashed out of the race after having top 5 to 15 trucks tonight for sure. So now as we look at the updated playoff grid, halfway through the regular season, 8 races down, 8 to go. And, of course, we remain at 5 points eligible winners. Christian Eckes continues to be comfortably above the cut line, plus 45. Corey Heim, a huge point stay, 31-point swing, now 29 to the good, comfortably above the cut line. Crafton, 19 points above the cut line. Ty Majeski up by 14. And Tanner Gray now back on the bubble, just 6 points above Nick Sanchez, who now falls below. Then you got Grant Enfinger, Timmy Hill, Raja Caruth, between that 20 and 30 point range below the cut line. Ben Rhodes, Lane Riggs, must-win situations down there. So until the next episode at Darlington Raceway, I hope you all have a good one.